Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the Hoolagans Podcast, episode 72. We got a good one coming up. Let's see. Trying to see how this new angle looks. Let's see what's up. Trying to see how this new angle looks. See what's up. Trying to see how this new angle. It's not too bad. All right, let's see how TikTok looks. All right, that's not it. Fit to screen. All right, y'all. I tried, man. I tried, yo. I tried. Let's see. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, still trying to get this set up. Shoot, man. Um, yo, what's good, Harvey? What's good, bro? All right, screw it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Uh, Up first on the Hooligans podcast, we got to talk about. My bad, y'all. Up first on the Hooligans podcast, we got to talk about Bridgett Mendler, former Disney character, is now a space CEO. Yeah, guys. I think she is the girl from Good Luck with Charlie or something like that. No cap, y'all. No cap. Check this out.
Remember when Bridgett Mendler tweeted this and we all thought she was dropping new music? It turns out she's dropping her own space startup. So it's called Northwood Space and the website is just a total vibe. Bridgett said that they're not going to be building rockets or
Yo, what's
satellites.
good,
They're going to
man,
be
Dom?
mass producing ground stations. If you don't know what a ground station is, it looks something like this. It's basically a radio station designed to receive communication from spacecraft. In an interview, she basically said that space is getting easier, but getting data to and from space is still difficult, and that's the problem that she wants to solve. If you're wondering how we got from Good Luck Charlie actress to space startup CEO, let me catch you up on what Bridgett has been up to. So, since she left Disney Channel and making music, she went to USC and then got a master's degree from MIT. I believe she's also
Dang.
pursuing a PhD at MIT and a law degree from Harvard. She was also co president of Harvard Space Society, and I guess she just really fell in love with space law while she was there. She also got married to an engineer, and he is the chief technology officer of her company. Northwood is already
Okay, all right. I see what's going on here.
backed by investors, and they're starting out with about $6 million in funding. She came up with this idea during COVID, and she says, while everybody else was making their sourdough starters, we were building antennas out of random crap we could find at Home Depot and receiving data from satellites. I just love everything about this and her. Follow for more. Remember when Bridget
Dang, bruh. Okay, sit tight for news. Yo, bruh. Pulled the switcheroo.
What can Bridgett Mendler not do? The former Disney Channel star is now the CEO of a startup called Northwood Space. And fans in the comments are not letting people forget that she is a doctor, actress, singer, lawyer, and now CEO. For those of you who don't remember, Bridgett Mendler was the star of Good Luck Charlie and Lemonade Mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Good Luck Charlie. I think I was a little bit too old for that, bro. Good Luck Charlie. I wasn't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I wasn't on the Good Luck Charlie train or the Lemonade Mouth train, bro. Like those shows were lame to me.
Went gold back. Aside from being a Disney Channel star, she also graduated from Harvard Law and MIT. Talking about her startup, she said the vision is a data highway between Earth and space. And she mentions while other people during COVID were at home making sourdough starters, she was building antennas out of random things she could find at Home Depot.
So is this real though? Cause so she's saying she just kind of all right. Let's see. The New Hampshire, where Mendler said the idea for the new company originated while she was spending time with family during the COVID-19 pandemic. All right, let's get into this, bro. Let's get into this because it's like, bro, she gives me weird vibes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And it's like, all right, so your first statement is to say, while everybody else was making sourdough starters, we were building antennas out of random crap we could find at Home Depot and receiving data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Satellites. So it's like, what are you like? What? Like, it was a pandemic. What did you want people to do? Were we all supposed to just become freaking Dr. Doofenshmirtz over that period of time? Or like, were we supposed to just try and survive? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little wonky on my end. And I can barely work and clean my dishes. Some people have so much capacity. I am interested in how they were building these antennas out of Home Depot materials. But yeah, man, let's see. Bridgett Mendler, good luck, Charlie.
I'm sorry, but all the extras in this scene right here deserve Oscars because their reactions were hilarious.
This boy here is a cheater.
And he never gives me a full serving either.
Oh, wait, okay, so you just put your arm around all your customers, is that it?
No, I put my arm around my cousin.
Your what?
My cousin, Skylar.
Yo, it's not that funny, bro. It's not that funny. What's so funny about that? What the heck? All right, y'all. We got our next story, but let's just finish this real quick.
Cousin Skylar. She seems nice. It's okay,
All right, all right, all right. That's a good one. That's a good one.
buddy. She's just his cousin, so. How could you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Just don't.
I'm sorry, but
Yo,
all the extras.
that girl was
I'm
involved,
sorry,
bruh.
I couldn't
Just don't.
She chose sides. Yo, this girl chose a side right here, yo. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yo, what's good, Stan? We got the homie Stan in here. What's good, bro? It's all good. No worries, no worries. We back with it today. Dang. All right, let's look a little bit about Northwood Space. But it's like, did she start this or did her husband start this, bro? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. Mendler is no stranger to reaching millions of people. Northwood Space, a data highway between Earth and space. Northwood is expanding access to space and rethinking shared infrastructure. I'm not even sure if I can show the website, but all right. Northwood Space, huh? Already, Northwood is attracting high-profile venture investors with about 6 million in initial funding raised from investors including Founders Fund. Mendler is building Northwood and two co-founders, the startup chief technology officer and her husband, Griffin Cleverly, as well as head of the. Hey man, I'm not too mad about this, man. We'll keep you guys caught up with all that. Y'all already know. All right, guys, on to our next story. We got to talk about this Kodak Black situation. Let's see. So Kodak Black was allegedly throwing rocks at a reporter. Check this out, y'all. Kodak Black accused of threatening and throwing rocks at news reporter after being released from jail. What the heck, bruh? Let's check this video.
This rapper Kodak Black has just bonded out of jail.
And he got aggressive with Local 10 News reporter Rosh Lowe. Rosh is live at the Broward Jail in Fort Lauderdale to show us what happened. Rosh.
I've been doing this a long
One sec.
time, and let me tell you, this is one of the strangest things I have ever seen. Not only did he get aggressive with my photographer, Brian Murphy, but he actually started throwing rocks at this photographer. Simply doing his job, Kodak Black started throwing rocks. I want you to listen to this for a moment. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Yeah.
Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Call the cops.
So what happened after that, and we have more audio that we'll play for you later tonight, Kodak Black threatened to punch me repeatedly. And, we didn't back down. We're simply doing our job, trying to get this guy coming out of the Broward jail, and you'll see him here.
Tonight, we begin with breaking news.
All right, we got to talk about the lack of like respect that there is between photographers and celebrities, because it's like, yeah, you guys are doing your job, but it's like you still have to maintain a decent human respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, at a certain point, this is just straight up harassment of just following someone around, especially when they're getting out of jail, bro. Like, come on, bro. They're just getting out of jail and you want to harass them. Of course, they're not going to be too happy about it. Like, I do get the standpoint of like, yo, these guys are celebrities and all that. That's true, but it's like, it's just a little much.
He's been behind bars since December. He was a violation of probation. He was actually free today. He comes out of the Broward jail. I walk up those steps, and there's Kodak Black. And the first thing, I was alone without a photographer. He threatened to punch me. And then our photographer gets up there, and you saw it there on the video. Now, I don't know if we have the capability to do this, but if we can listen to that sound one more time, I want you just to see what Kodak Black was doing. Can we listen to that again? If we can't listen to it again, you heard it the first time. He picks up a rock and he just chucks it at our photographer. You know, this is very interesting. This is somebody who's been in trouble. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's listen to that again. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Yeah.
Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Yo, this dude's being such a victim, bro. It's like, bro, he threw a rock at you, bro. It's not that it's serious. Sorry, guys, one moment. My bad, y'all. My bad. Before y'all put him down, just know this is years of conditioning. He's used to this, and his lifestyle is not easy for him. He doesn't look like he's in the safest, like, mentally spot. Like, he doesn't look like he's mentally there really to keep it a stack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's it called? Stream settings. Noah. Can't see the analytics right now. That's weird. All right. Well, let's see what do we got here. What do we got here? Yo, we got peanut butter in the chat. What's good? Peanut butter, the homie. Um, yeah, man. Please subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe. Um, let's see what else they got.
So the cops were not called because we came downstairs here for the live shot, but I've never seen anything like this. Somebody coming out, threatening to punch a reporter, actually throwing a rock, several rocks at a photographer, hitting him in his ribs. And all of this began earlier today, and we covered Kodak Black, who was in federal court. He was in federal court.
I don't know, bro. It's like, where's homie security at? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. And when was this? Was this recently? Kodak Black accused of threatening. Let's see. YouTube. Oh, my bad. TikTok. I'm looking for TikTok. TikTok.
All that work and what did it get me?
Threats being hurled. Don't throw anything at
Well, I mean, you guys kind of get the gist of it, man. Let's see what this dude got to say.
Bro, I'm starting to think that Kodak Black just loved jail. So right now he's kind of trending because as he was leaving jail because he got released, I didn't even know he was in jail. He started threatening the news reporters because they was already recording him as he was coming out, saying that Kodak was about to punch them, and Kodak threw a rock at one of the cameras, I guess. I'm gonna show you the video now.
All right. I guess we'll just leave it there. Shout outs to Kodak Black, man. Up next on the Hooligans Podcast, we got to talk about. Let's see. All right, guys, we got to talk about this. What's it called? This movie review. I went to the movies yesterday and I saw. Oh no, I did go to the movies yesterday. We got to talk. We got two movie reviews, y'all. We got two movie reviews. All right, so the first movie review I saw was Land of Bad, y'all. This is starring Liam Hemsworth. I think Liam Hemsworth's brother. And then the dude from freaking Heroes, bro. His name's like Milo or something like that. I call him Peter Petrelli, bro, because, bro, dude, Peter Petrelli, man. No, this movie was dope. It's basically about these like soldiers that have to go and they try to retrieve some data or something like that. And one of their comrades already got captured, and so now they're trying to go in retrieve the data. And so the new guy, which is Liam Hemsworth, is he's like a drone operator. So he doesn't really what's it called? He doesn't really have combat experience. Yeah. He doesn't have combat experience, so he's kind of like the new guy. They're kind of giving him a hard time, and kind of like it's like your typical action movie. You know what I'm saying? They freaking parachute out the helicopter, and then it gets real, man. So, uh, the beginning was kind of slow, not gonna lie, but it did pick up. Like it gets good, man. It gets pretty good. Like, I wish I would have saw this in what's it called RPX. If you can, go see this in RPX or like IMAX. Um, because I there's some dope shots. Like the cinematics are dope, man. So, uh, again, I got Regal Pass, so I'm not paying I'm not paying actual price to see these movies. So if I were to pay actual price, feel I would feel like I saw a good movie, man. Like, I don't know. Let's see what the people got to say. The Land of Bad.
If you want to watch an actual good movie that released this week, not that trash that released on Wednesday, then I implore you to go see Land of Bad, which came out today, and I really fucking enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, this film does not reinvent the war genre at all. If anything...
Oh yeah, I freaking forgot about what's his name. What's his name? Russell Crowe, bro. Yeah, Russell Crowe had some dope scenes. Russell Crowe dope
I think
scenes.
it's a mixture of 3 movies in my opinion. Behind Enemy Lines, I actually think it's most like this one, Lone Survivor, and Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, it did have Lone Survivor vibes, big time.
The film is essentially about a badass Delta Force group that is accompanied by a rookie Air Force officer played by Liam Hemsworth, and they're on a somewhat routine mission when shit goes sideways and they find themselves ambushed. That's where Russell Crowe's character comes into play. He's a drone officer, and Russell Crowe is in front of a screen 90% of the time and still manages to somehow steal the show. Since about 50% of the film is him and Liam Hemsworth talking to each other, since Liam Hemsworth is by himself, their chemistry is fantastic. This movie is pretty fucking intense, I'm not gonna lie. I am a big war film fan, but this movie gets pretty intense. And the action sequences, the explosions, it's pretty fucking awesome. My standout is Milo Ventimiglia, which you've seen in things like This Is Us, Gilmore Girls, but he is an absolute fucking badass in this movie, and I need to see him in more roles like this. This movie is now my #1 movie of the year. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you actually want to watch a solid movie this week, check this one out. If you want...
Hey, yo, shout outs to movie review, man. This was actually I like that perspective, man. Land of Bad, freaking gem. Had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I didn't even want to watch the preview for it. Like, I was like, yo, I just want to go in and just watch this movie. Um, yeah, bro. Milo, what's his name? That dude stole the show, bro. Yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, no, Peter Petrelli stole the show, bro. I don't want to give them too much spoilers, but it was pretty good. Like, you kind of there's a scene. I don't know. Should we spoil? Is it spoilers? I don't know. Let's talk about it. I like the scene where because there's a scene where like Peter Petrelli and his teammate they get hit by an RPG, so you think that they're basically dead. But basically, then the movie goes on or whatever. Liam Hemsworth gets captured, and then there's like a random guy that comes out of nowhere and starts like saving the day, and it turns out to be Milo. Like, so it was kind of like it's kind of like unrealistic. Like, oh, okay, of course. But then like I'm kind of thinking like in movies, like in the movie formula, that's kind of like what is that kind of like what you want? A little bit of unrealism. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, the guy you think dies ends up not dying. It's like kind of like the movie formula. But yo, let's talk about this right here. This is what I really wanted to talk about as well. The ending to Land of Bad was freaking nice, bro. Um,
5 fucking times.
I don't want to show this whole thing, but the ending was dope, man. So Russell Crowe is like the operator, and he has his partner is like this operator as well, and it's this black girl. And so during the whole movie, she keeps trying to ask him a question, but he keeps getting interrupted by all the other stuff. And so what's it called? Um, yeah, so finally at the end of the movie, once they save the day and everything, she finally asked him the question, and the question was, would you watch a tree grow? Yo, Natani got jokes, man. Hey, it's all right, bro. You watching me, man. I ain't watching you. Just remember that. But yeah, so at the end of the movie, um, she finally asked him the question. She's like, "Hey, I'm getting married. Will you be can you walk me down the aisle?" So it was like kind of like, good feeling, wholesome ending. And then the movie actually ends with like them dancing together in the freaking, he's just kind of like showing her the moves and stuff, joking around. But it was just like a cool ending to a movie that had a lot of like killing and death. It ends with like a dance. So I feel like that was some artistic choice in there, and not just kind of like leaving it like a typical ending to a war movie. Let's see.
The first great movie of 2024 hits theaters next week, and not enough people are talking about it. It's called Land of Bad, and it's an action-packed military thriller that you're gonna want to see with a packed crowd. First off, the movie has an all-star cast, starring two of my favorite actors, Russell Crowe and Liam Hemsworth, who have been in iconic movies such as Gladiator and The Hunger Games. So this movie is about a covert special forces operation in the Philippines, which quickly turns into a 48-hour battle for survival after facing a surprise ambush deep in enemy territory. Rookie Officer Kinney finds himself outnumbered but is determined to leave no man behind. As an impending airstrike looms, Kenny's sole lifeline rests on the expertise of an Air Force drone pilot, who is played by Academy Award winner Russell Crowe. And while the story and the action sequences are unbelievable, what makes this survival movie different from the rest are the well-written characters paired with amazing performances, which is really hard to find these days. And the other reason this movie stands above the rest is because of the way it is shot. They filmed it in real locations, which will make you feel like you're in the jungle with Kinney or actually in the control room with Reaper. So if you want to escape the real world and enjoy an adrenaline-filled 1 hour and 50 minutes that will...
Wow, so they shot it. That's cool. Yo, I want to talk about the villain, bro. There was like a legit villain in this movie. That's what I think they did differently than most war movies. Like most war movies, you don't get the personality of the bad guy, but in this one you did. Like it was cool how they shot it. So you had the perspective of the soldiers, right? Like they were basically looking at this bad guy about to like chop this woman's head off, like on some crazy stuff. But they were looking at him, and you kind of don't think that they're gonna ever do much more with those characters than just have them as be the bad people. But the camera, there's a shot of them on location, like filming the characters, and the bad characters actually have lines and stuff. Like the villain actually has like full on dialogue. And so you get to hear his side of the story and like what he's thinking. And bro, basically like Liam Hemsworth ends up killing him at the end. But like when he dies, he's like laughing when he dies. The villain was sick, man. Like I would definitely watch this movie again just because it felt it felt well produced. Like it felt like every shot was intentional, and I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. So yeah, man, Land of Bad, man. Make sure y'all go check that movie out for sure, yo. Um, let's see, what else do we got? Yesterday I went and saw Anyone But You. Is it's that movie with Sydney Sweeney and what's his name, Glenn Beck. Uh, that's like the Hollywood couple right now, Hollywood it couple. Um, and you know what? I was neglecting to see this because it's like I don't know, chick flicks aren't really my cup of tea when it comes to, it's not my first choice. But yo, I'm glad I saw this movie, bruh. Like this movie was actually hilarious. And I didn't know that freaking Sydney Sweeney was the same girl from uh Machine Gun Kelly's Downfalls freaking movie. So this is the same chick from this freaking movie, bruh. Hold on. MGK Downfalls High. And it's crazy because like, bro, I was a big fan of that movie too. Look, check it out. Downfalls High, Sweeney.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
Ew, why
Dude,
are you
look.
talking to him?
I don't know. Sitting, thinking about stuff. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not hanging out by myself.
See, that's Sydney Sweeney, bruh. I wasn't even like I got into Euphoria and then she popped off from there, but I was like, yo, that's the girl that everyone's tripping about, the girl from the MGK movie. Like, what? But yeah, so actually she's the same girl that's in Madam Web too. And what's it called? Her acting was terrible in Madam Web. I have to just I can't put no button on it. The acting was just terrible, bruh. But in this movie, I'm not gonna lie, her acting was really good, bruh. Her acting was like really good, and it was funny, bruh. It was kind of like it was a boring, funny movie, if that makes sense. Like this movie was boring, but it was funny at the same time. Like I was on my phone during some parts because they actually are trying to tell you a story, and so I feel like they kind of told too much of it. But let's see, man. Let's see.
I really wanted to like this one, but here's my review of the rom-com Anyone But You with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. So I'm a sucker for a good rom-com, I'm a sucker for a bad rom-com, but unfortunately for me, Anyone But You falls short of both of those categories. It is a movie that just feels like it tries so hard to reach a certain rating rather than focusing on kind of a progression of a natural, we're funny rom-com. So quickly, just in case you didn't know, this is loosely based on Much Ado About Nothing by Shakespeare. It follows Ben and Bee, two people who have this magical night together, then end up really hating each other and are forced back together where they end up pretending to be a couple. And you hear a plot like that, and yes, this is a very predictable movie, but that plenty of rom-coms are predictable but are still done.
Yeah, this had Mike and what's the name? Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates or something like that with Zac Efron and that other dude that makes funny faces. I actually want to watch that movie again. That movie was funny. What's it called? I'll let her.
Done well that you don't really care because it's funny or the progression of the characters is really good and there are some surprises in there. This didn't have any surprises for me. And I kind of had high hopes for this movie because it comes from Will Gluck, and I loved Fired Up, I loved Easy A. Friends with Benefits was kind of like middle tier for me when it comes to these kind of raunchy rom-coms. This wanted to be in that raunchy tier a little too hard because it had some actually funny jokes and some great characters and some fun little things.
Yeah, yo, the black dude in this movie, the brother, that dude was funny as heck, bro. Like there was a lot of like Adam Sandler style comedy in this. Like he was talking to the panda and the panda like winked at him, like winked back at him. I think it's funny seeing like people who like you wouldn't think that these people have, love issues or something like that, right? It's freaking Stallion right here and the freaking Barbie, right? Um, what's it called? But it's funny seeing like good looking people like in awkward positions. It's funny. It's kind of funny.
But overall, some of the biggest gags were already in the trailer, and when you see the full movie, those gags become not funny because they are dragged out for so long that it loses its punch. But when it comes to highlights, I will say the supporting cast of this movie was my favorite thing.
Like, bro, when she had to dry her pants in the freaking when she had to dry her pants in the bath, like that was hilarious, bro. Like if she wasn't that pretty, it wouldn't be that funny because then it's like, oh, now I have to feel bad for her. But then you're watching the pretty girl have like a bad day. It's kind of funny, man. It's kind of funny.
I smiled every time they were on screen. I think Dermot Mulroney is a rom-com staple and legend. He's great. Brian Brown as well. Loved him since he was in Cocktail. I love when Rachel Griffith plays this kind of character. And Alexander Shipp also.
All right, she's super yapping, bro. Oh, they also use the term yapping. I felt like this was a 2024 movie. Like I felt like this girl Sydney Sweeney, she acts like the chicks do in 2024. Like she was even because chicks in 2024 are aggressive, bro. They aggressive, bro. Like she calls him a bitch a few times in the in the movie, bro, and it's like that's how these women 2024 women be. They be calling me bitches. Dude, call me a bitch. You how you call me a bitch? You know what I'm saying? It's like let's see what's going on.
I watched Anyone But You, and I kind of don't even know what to say. I feel like a lot of people are talking about another movie right now and how bad it was. This did not eat it. I'm not even joking you when I say my favorite part was the end credits. Like, I'm not even lying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Can we talk about this movie? Because I went to see it last night with my friend, and I don't think I've ever hated a movie so much in my entire life. And I love Sydney Sweeney. Like, I think she's really pretty. She's great. She was in Handmaid's Tale. She was in Euphoria. I did not personally watch Euphoria, but I saw little clips,
Yo,
and
what's
she looked
good,
like a
Finley?
great
What's
actress.
good, bro?
I don't know who this guy is. I don't like his mouth, though, when he speaks. It's awful. Aside from the acting,
Oh yeah, freaking Glenn Powell has one expression, bro. That dude had one expression on his face the whole time. And I think I was watching from a different angle because I do like, you know, commentary on celebrities and stuff. So I posted a clip, oh, the freaking Serenity song thing when they're singing let the rain on your skin, no one else can feel it for you. Like that stuff was funny, bro. Like that stuff was funny. But yeah, that homie had one expression. It just made me want to get in the gym, bro. I'm like, what? This dude can't act for crap, bro, but this dude's in the gym. I'll get that, bro's in the gym. I can even get in the gym, bro. That's why after this podcast, I'm going straight to the gym, bro. Screw that. Give me the role. I got two expressions.
being absolutely terrible. I mean, literally, it sounded like every single actor was reading from a paper script the whole time. The acting was terrible. Aside from that, there were so many random, raunchy, just like you don't want to see it kind of scenes that did not make sense and did not need to be in the movie at all. Like literally irrelevant. Like didn't matter if it was in the movie or not in the movie.
That's true. That's true. They did have like they did show some nudity. It was the female, it's like, but it was kind of funny though, bro. It's kind of funny. I will say.
It would have had the same plot, but it was like these jump scare scenes that were so raunchy and so awful that I literally wanted to vomit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is Sydney Sweeney's first main character role in her own movie. I just expected so much more. Also, this was not the vibe for her at all. And that makes me feel so bad because I feel like she had so much potential and in this.
But Ella says, "Aren't you just a ball of joy?" Nah, yeah. Yo, I feel like she didn't make the movie about her. She played her role, and I feel like it was good. It kind of dragged on, like it was a little bit unrealistic. But you gotta remember that this is a rom-com. Like all romantic comedies are unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? But that's a little bit about Anyone But You. I thought it was a good movie, man. Y'all should go check that out. All right, guys, I think that's all we have for our politics section. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to pop back into this. So, uh, yeah, I don't know why my I don't know why this stuff's not showing, but it is what it is, y'all. What's it called? Let's see. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, and then we will be back for the gaming section. Stay tuned. Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? The live discontinued. Let's see. All right, what's good, y'all? What's good? We're back with it. We're back with it. Um, yeah, guys. So let's head on to our gaming section. We got to talk about Logan Paul and KSI's sports drink Prime becoming the official, sports drink of Bo Russia. Check this out, y'all. I don't know what the heck's going on here. I don't know what the heck's going on in general because I can't even see my analytics. Dogs are crapping on the floor. Like, it's just too much. All right, let's see this, bro. Uh, controller. I got the new, podcasting format. I'm trying a few different things out to see what works best. Um, I know that the playback on these it's kind of gonna be sloppy with this big old black space, but I don't really know what else to do right now. I think I'll put my logo there or something like that. Um, we'll worry about that later, man. Podcasting is a journey, bro. It's not a sprint. All right, check this out. Prime is now the official sports drink of Borussia Dortmund. Chocolate says, aren't they already with Bayern? They finna do some spice and get info inside Bayern to help Dortmund win the league season. I seen the script on these things. That's the thing is like, yo, is all sports scripted? This is crazy, man. How can you sponsor Bayern and Dortmund? That's interesting. So what are these two different opposing teams? I got a lot that's I'm thinking about right now because it's like, all right, so Logan Paul said that he wants to run for president. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But what's the optics of like politicians doing business with opposing countries? You know what I'm saying? Like what is like if Joe Biden or Donald Trump was sponsoring, this team, is that all right? You know what I'm saying? Does that matter? Um, I'm not too sure on like what didn't they just sign with Bayer? Let's see. I know TikTok got to be on this. Come on, TikTok. Let's see. Prime. Uh, what is it? Bo Russia? And is this like? Let's check this out. Check this out. Soccer's the future, bro. Soccer is the future.
After partnering with Arsenal, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich, KSI and Logan Paul have done it again. This time, Prime have partnered with another Bundesliga side, and they have officially partnered with Borussia Dortmund. What team do you think they will partner with next? Leave it in the comments. After partnering...
What the heck, bro?
Ja, anscheinend ist das jetzt mein Ding. Wir schauen uns jetzt mögliche Trikotsponsorschaft.
What the heck? No, there's got to be an article. Prime. Oh, Russia. I want to know what's the conflicting interests with Prime sponsoring Bo Russia and guys. Yo, what's up, trending memes? Hey, shout outs to the homie, man. Yo, what's up, bro? I seen your messages, brother. We got the homie in the chat, trending memes. Shout outs to Hooligans. You already know, Hooligans. Yo, we trying to figure out what's going on with this Logan Paul sponsorship, man. Let's see. We don't read here on the Hooligans podcast. We do very little reading. That's not really what we don't really like to spend our time reading. So we let the shorty do it. We call her Shorty here in this podcast. Her real name Jenny, but we call it Shorty. Um yeah, she really handles business, bro. Check this out. Like we actually got a new assistant, but I like Jenny. Ava's cool too. Hey, don't get me wrong, Ava's cool too, but Jenny she knows how to really pronounce the words, how they be supposed to be pronounced. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout outs to everybody.
Since its inception in 2022, Prime has been disrupting norms with its flagship product, Hydration, a sports drink alternative. On social media, the fan base comprises more than 53 million people. With BVB having the highest average stadium attendance in world soccer, Prime's innovative hydration solutions are being promoted to soccer fans. Karsten Kramer, Chief Marketing Officer, BVB says, BVB is very excited and proud that two ambitious brands have joined forces. Prime is an upcoming brand with popular products, especially for younger people, a significant target audience for BVB to manifest its continuous growth. Therefore, we're convinced that both brands will benefit tremendously through this partnership. BVB on the one hand will help Prime to conquer the German market and beyond, whereas Prime will further elevate BVB's brand especially in the US, its home market. Reflecting on this collaboration, Prime co-founders KSI and Logan Paul expressed their excitement, stating, "Witnessing the exponential growth of Prime has been truly remarkable, and none of it would be possible without visionary partners like Borussia Dortmund. We are thrilled to align with such a prestigious and successful sports club, and we eagerly anticipate to create unforgettable moments with the club and for fans." Prime was founded by YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul and launched its first product, Hydration, in 2022. Since then, the company has built a huge following, generating $250 million in retail sales in its first year and establishing itself as a popular drink for all ages. Prime's caffeinated beverage, Energy, was launched in 2023 and is sold in a can. Both Prime products are available in the United States and Germany.
All right, y'all. Let's see. I want to know how are you going to sponsor Bayern and Dortmund? What do you mean how? They might be rivals, but Prime is just taking the marketing that comes with sponsoring a major team. I guess that's kind of like if Gatorade sponsored, both the Patriots and the Chiefs, I guess. But yo, soccer's definitely the future, bro. How would y'all like to see a Hula Corp soccer team, bro? The Hula Corp soccer team, bro. We don't take crap from nobody. You feel me? The Hooligans soccer team. All right. Shout outs to Logan Paul. Um, they be doing their thing, bro. I can't even hate. Um, I guess we'll just keep it moving here on the Hooligans podcast. We need to talk about Fortnite Mobile coming back to phones, guys. Yes. Seems here that where is this? Fortnite. Where's Fortnite Mobile, man? Fortnite Mobile. Fortnite Mobile coming back to iPhones, man. Oh, we're already on here. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. All right. Let's see. Fortnite. I guess I didn't save it. Let's see. Fortnite Mobile coming to phones. Back to phones. Back to man, oh man. Yo, shouts to everyone watching right now. I'm doing a crap job. Uh, Let me go back to controller. Oh, you know what? Maybe check this out. Uh, esports. Right here, I think this was it. Esports center thing. Da, 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 da. All right, guys, we're gonna have to skip that one. It's all good. We need to talk about Lady Gaga joining Lady Gaga joining the weekend in the Fortnite concert. I know I got that one, bro. I know I got that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of a fan of Lady Gaga, bro. She holds it down. Lady Gaga holds it down, bro. Um, I kind of like her more. So the story with Lady Gaga, here we go, is that she wanted to be like a jazz artist, but jazz is not popular right now, and it wasn't popular when she was debuting as an artist. So basically, they were like, "Yo, we have to basically make a Akon talked about this. We have to basically make this style of music until you get big, then you can do what you want." And so Akon talked about helping make like songs like Poker Face and uh Paparazzi. It was all that kind of like same style. And so yeah, then she ended up getting big. But I actually like her as an actor, bruh. I liked her in A Star Is Born. That was pretty dope. That was pretty dope right there. Let's see. I know the TikToker's gonna help me out. Lady Gaga, Fortnite. Fortnite. Hey, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the loves, y'all.
Lady Gaga has arrived in Fortnite, so let's go over everything. Let's begin with the festival pass for 1,800 V-Bucks, and it brings the first Lady Gaga outfit that has 2 edit styles, and the second one removes the glasses. There's a backplane called Electric Sign, a new emote. There are a bunch of free new items, which includes this new drum set, a drum set emote, a new guitar emote.
Hey, that's sick.
Now for the item shop bundle for 3,000 V-Bucks, we have the second Lady Gaga outfit called Chromatica Armor Gaga, a new microphone, a new bass, the Stupid Love gem track, and the Rain Check emote. Lady Gaga has arrived in Fortnite, so let's...
Yo, sorry guys, I got our next topic right here. What's it called? Yeah, man, I actually have yet to attend one of these Fortnite concerts. I wonder when is it? Let's see.
Here's a first look at the new Lady Gaga skin, the Chromatica Lady Gaga. What the heck?
Yo, imagine getting freaking double pumped by Lady Gaga, bro. That is embarrassing.
Oh, we cracked him. Was he just gonna hide in the building?
Concert.
Lady Gaga is finally doing a Fortnite concert. It's tomorrow, February 22nd, and coincides with the drop of Gaga's first Fortnite skin and accessories.
Tell me why she looks like an evil villain.
I love it though.
Yo, that's today, bruh. The concert is today, bro. Will y'all be attending the Lady Gaga concert?
Bro, I get it's a Lady Gaga event, but no one wants to play these songs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nope.
Beautiful people, let's talk about Lady Gaga in Fortnite. This is solely for educational purposes, no hate to anyone involved. Do you still play Fortnite? February 22nd, Fortnite will be launching their second festival, and it's announced that Lady Gaga is going to be headlining this festival. This basically means like in-game she will be singing a ton of songs and it will come with like a whole concert and performance. What's really funny about this though is her tweets and how it was kind of announced from her end how she's gonna do this. So back in 2019, Lady Gaga had tweeted out, "What's Fortnite?" It was very obvious she had no idea about the video game and spelled it completely wrong. At the time, this tweet was pretty popular and a lot of people had seen it and were just like, oh, like Lady Gaga, you don't know. But the way they announced the headline was her correcting the spelling of the game with a picture of her headlining the festival. Now, I don't know if Lady Gaga still doesn't know what Fortnite is, but I think this is pretty cute, clever marketing. I have a feeling she has never played the game, but that's just my opinion. I do think that this is an amazing way to market it, but what are your thoughts? I'd love to know.
That's interesting. So they took her tweet from 2019 of her saying, "What's Fortnite?" spelling it wrong. And then now she quoted that tweet and then put the right spelling with her. That's some boss chick stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's some boss chick stuff. They put her, now she's like, oh, this is Fortnite, son. That's actually pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty cool. All right, y'all. Well, look out for Lady Gaga in the Fortnite concert today with The Weeknd. Let's move on to our next topic on the gaming section. We got to talk about the new game that's taken the gaming world by storm. Helldivers, guys. What is this Helldivers stuff? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with this, bro? Helldivers. So it's Helldivers 2 review. And I know they're making a lot of comparisons to ODSTs, bro. So let's check this out.
Connor, you've been playing Helldivers 2. What is your review and what would you give it on the co-op 64 scale?
Yeah, I'm about 25 hours in to Helldivers 2. I've been playing it for the last couple weeks since release. Thanks for PlayStation for providing that review code. I would give Helldivers 2 on the co-op 64 scale a 9 out of 10.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is one of the most fun I've had playing a multiplayer video game in years, where it is the perfect balance between casual, hop in with your friends, drop in, drop out, co-op gameplay, and high octane, crazy difficulty, depending on what you're looking for and depending on what level you're playing on. That very
Kind of looks like the Mandalorian a little bit.
mix of level from casual to just craziness is like perfectly balanced, and whatever you're kind of looking for at the moment, you can kind of just grind out your missions and do some fun bug planets, or you can go to the automaton planets and kick up the difficulty and get your teeth absolutely kicked in.
Just rocked.
And with all of this, there's so many varied missions and different planets that look really drastically different, have different weather and different like smoke screen fumes where it makes it like difficult to see, and that's really fun to just kind of experience and go from planet to planet and see all of that.
All right. That was actually pretty good, pretty solid.
Helldivers 2 is a bad game. Here is why. This is my honest review of Helldivers 2 and why it's bad. Yo, everyone, this game is not good. Just don't play it. It's a terrible game. Do not play this game. The more people we convince not to play this game, the capacity won't be full, so we'll be able to play it. Definitely not a good game. You should definitely play something else.
He's trolling.
Really fucking want to play this game. So many people are playing it because it's actually really good. Delete the game. Don't bother. Play Fortnite. Helldivers 2 is a bad.
That was a waste of my time.
Bro, Helldivers 2 might be cooked. Do you see this right here? I've been trying to get into a server for over an hour.
Yo, we gotta talk about this server stuff, bro, because they started this off with Xbox, xCloud. That's how it is on xCloud. It's like a wait time. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, are they really gonna? Is this like the start of something terrible, bro? Because how are you gonna pay for a game and then have to wait to play it, bro? How are you gonna make me buy? How am I gonna own a game, but I can't? It's up to you when I play it. That don't make no sense.
Over 60 minutes. I'm still stuck here. It's never taken this long to get into a Helldivers server, which means that over the last few days since we've been talking about this game, it's gotten more popular. So popular that it might be cooked for anybody that's trying to play it because you can't get in. And have y'all seen the women on TikTok who've joined the fight in their own way? Fellow Helldivers, we have army wives now. We have support from the women, especially her video. She's awesome. I don't know if you've seen hers, but hers is the best one. I've never seen this much support and love for a game, ever. I've never seen women support their man playing a video game like this because last time I checked, women hated 2K and Call of Duty. Bro, this might be the best game of the year. Like, there's nothing that can top this hype. Like, as long as it don't die off. If the game stays consistent, then it should be fine. But looking at how long...
Damn. The wait time for it.
These ships are supposed to represent the different fire teams, so like even your ship could be out there. Who knows? Maybe I'm looking at your ship right now. Maybe it's that one. But yeah, if you played Helldivers 2, then you know that this game is more of a community effort to clear all of the planets in the galaxy. And here on the Galactic War Table, if I just zoom out of the planet I'm at currently, we can see all of the planets in the galaxy. Super Earth is the planet we're defending. That's our version of Earth in this game. And you can see that the neighboring planets have already been liberated. And if we zoom out again, we can see the sectors that are currently under control by the enemies. Some of these planets are liberated and some of them are not, like Angel's Venture here. Heath, for instance, is a planet that we have already liberated. You can see on the right hand side, the community has already cleared that map, so our
Kind of has some, what's it called? Destiny vibes. Yeah, Destiny.
efforts turn to Angel's Venture, and as the community clears these different sectors, we'll unlock new sectors with all new planets to explore. So that's where the question of replayability comes in, because
Performance says collaborating rather than fighting each other is a breath of fresh air in this battle royale filled world of gaming. Look at my ship, I'm changing. Once a planet is liberated, can it be taken over? No, yeah, that's true, man. So this is some co-op stuff. Let's see. Helldivers 2 ODST. Check this out.
Hi, if you ever feel useless, then remember that X343 developers just admitted that they pitched another Halo ODST game to Microsoft, and it was rejected, along with 20 to 30 other games. You want to know what's even crazier? The ODST game they pitched was identical to Helldivers 2's gameplay loop. A game that, I might add, is outselling almost everything on Steam right now, and is probably one of the most popular indie titles to download on PC and PlayStation 5. This is absolutely hilarious because Microsoft must be absolutely pissed with themselves for missing out on this concept, because Helldivers' success proves that an ODST 2 would have been beyond popular. Hi, if you ever...
Damn, bruh.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Hey.
I just got 3 things to say.
Yeah, man. I wish it was on Xbox, bro. Xbox players showing to help spread democracy after the so. Yo, this is me right here. Yo, let's go. Them ODSTs, boy.
Mind the bump.
Yo, I think this is Halo 2, bro.
Could we possibly make any more noise?
Oh, man. Oh, dude, that's good vibes right there, bro. That's THC right there, bro. That's pure THC. Straight to the veins, bro. Straight into the vein. All right, man. that's it. That's all we have for our gaming section. We're gonna go ahead, take another 5 minute break, and then we will close off the show with our political uh segment. So don't know why I can't see this stuff right here. I wish I could. But that's that, guys. We'll take a 5 minute break. Remember, stay hooligans. All right, y'all. Whew. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Thank you guys for the patience. Thank you guys for the patience. All right, we gotta get into our political section. This is the last section of the podcast. I switched I switched them around because we used to do politics in the beginning of the show, but nobody really likes politics, bro. So let's just push this to the end of the show, man. Um, I'm not gonna take it out of the show because it's still important, right? You know what I'm saying? Politics is still important, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we do have to entertain here on the Hooligans podcast. So let's keep it pushing, man. We got to talk about these neo-Nazis. Yes, so neo-Nazis doing a march in the middle of Black History. Um, you already know there's always shenanigans going on in the political section of the world. So let's uh let's see what all this is about.
We don't ask pilots to pay for airplane fuel. We don't.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
This one goes out to everybody who wants to say that we don't need a Black History Month, that we don't need these cultural observances, that we don't need to be focusing so hard on our history. A few days ago, those folks decided to march through downtown Nashville in the middle of the day, waving flags with swastikas, shouting anti-Black, anti-immigrant, anti-anybody who isn't cisgender, heterosexual, Christian, male rhetoric. And why they feel comfortable doing this, although they're still cowards hiding behind a mask, is because conditions have been created to embolden them to do so. There's no consequences. Not enough folks are making them feel uncomfortable, like our grandparents fought against those folks. And now they march down the middle of our streets in broad daylight with our kids playing at the playground.
Yo, they were doing the Pilgrim Slide, bruh, in the middle of Black History Month. Let's neo-Nazis march Nashville. It's funny, bro. In the movie Anyone But You, in the movie Anyone But You, there's a joke. He was like, "Man, you white people got too much time on your hands." It's like, bro, this is literally the definition of having too much time on your hands, bro. It's like, bro, don't y'all got other things to do? Like, don't you guys have to? No, yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, yeah.
Important security message.
Oh, heck
Your
no.
computer has been locked up.
Oh,
Your
heck no.
IP address was used without your knowledge or consent to visit websites that contains identity theft virus.
Wait, hold on.
To unlock the computer, please call support immediately. Please do not attempt to
They're trying. Yo, what the heck, bro? Y'all see that? I never saw that before. Uh, what the heck, dude? Let's see. Neo-Nazi March Nashville. I'm gonna have to get me a. I'm gonna have to get me a MacBook, bro. What the heck? All right, let's check this out. State leaders react to neo-Nazi march in downtown Nashville over the weekend. Now, this is planned too. It's like, if y'all really wanted to do this, bro, pick a different time, man. If you wanted to do it without antagonizing a certain community, you know? Man, screw that. Let's see. State leaders are condemning hatred after a group of Nazis were seen marching down the streets downtown over the weekend. On Saturday, the group of Nazis walked from Broadway to the state capitol waving swastika flags. Rep. Justin Jones' office says the group is known as the Blood Tribe. The neo-Nazi group has done this in several other cities as well, marching the streets in red sweaters, protesting everything from LGBTQ rights to the war in Israel. Jones was at an event downtown when he saw them, pulled out his phone, and started recording. Where's the video, man? Where's the vid? Nazism and anti-Semitism should never be tolerated in any form as Jewish people around the world continue to face. Here's the thing, bro. In the Holocaust, it wasn't just Jews that got killed, bro. But with that being said, I mean, I would like to see the black community and the Jewish community come together on this and put a stop to this pilgrim slide, bro. They trying to do the cha-cha slide in downtown? That's the pilgrim slide, bro. Man, have a piece of bread slide, bro. Neo-Nazi rally. That's crazy. And you can't find nothing about this on TikTok. Let's see. Check this out, y'all.
Not saying that the United States is like this big vacation spot, but can you imagine coming to the States, going to New York and Vegas, just LA, the Grand Canyon, and you're just making your way downtown and just yet another state, and a neo rally goes by.
Yo, I thought man.
Well, this weekend, concerned Floridians posting videos on social media showing neo-Nazi groups.
Let's see. I can't find too much more about it.
Grounds while we're having lunch with our friends. Is that okay with you? Because it's not okay with me. And this is why I personally plan to go even harder with every effort that's attempting to suppress our history being taught and our stories being told. We collectively matter. So this one goes out to everybody who wants.
Well, that's facts, bro. And we can send this video over to Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk thinks that racism's gone. He thinks that doesn't exist anymore. He thinks that what's it called? He thinks that black people just want to be lazy and be on TV commercials. They were the feds 100%. Only feds and Antifa wear masks. Also see J6 and Patriot Front. All Fed boys posing as patriots. Yo, who knows, man? Who knows? Nashville, though, I mean, they do that in a melting pot, like New York, or go to Cali with that. They only do stuff in places where they know they are protected. That's true. That is true. It's kind of like, yo, go do that in the jungle, man. Last time they did this, they were all in their khakis and polos. It was laughable and it was DC. Yeah, man, none of this stuff should be tolerated, bro. I think it should be looked at like a game, bro. Like y'all are giving Young Thug a hard time, but it's like, bro, this is straight up harassment at its finest level. So I'm not saying Young Thug's completely innocent, though. Definitely not saying that. All right, guys, we got to talk about this Malia Obama story. Yes, Barack Obama's daughter is now making her way into the entertainment industry. And it sounds crazy, bro, because the headline is that Malia Obama has a new stage name. The stage name just sounds crazy, bro, for multiple purposes. It just sounds crazy. All right, let's see what this article's got to say. But I kind of like this, bro. I kind of like the idea, the president's daughter or former president's daughter's, being an influencer or Hollywood star or whatever. Let's see.
Keisha Gale at Keisha K. Malia Obama is making waves in Hollywood under her new stage name. The 25-year-old, who is the talented filmmaker daughter of President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, recently unveiled her latest project, The Heart, at the prestigious Sundance Film Festival, marking her directorial debut and solidifying her presence in the entertainment industry. underscore 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 underscore.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to hear that, man. Underscore, 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 underscore. Oh, that was like like nails on a chalkboard. All right.
In a strategic move to carve out her own identity separate from her renowned parents, Malia has chosen to go by her middle name, and Malia and, for her creative endeavors, News reports. This decision reflects her desire for independence and a fresh start as she forges her own path in the competitive world of filmmaking.
All that for that, right? I should have just read it. Um, so this is her. Okay, Malia Obama is now going by this stage name. So she's going by her middle name. Malia has chosen to go by her middle name and Malia and for her creative endeavors. Let's see. Malia and name change.
Malia Obama is pursuing a career in the film industry and has decided to drop her last name in favor of her middle name. The oldest daughter of Barack and Michelle Obama is now officially going by the name Malia Ann for her upcoming film project, The Heart. The former first daughter's pen name was revealed in the Sundance Institute's Meet the Artist video, which introduced her as Malia Ann. This move is said to be aimed at distancing herself from her parents, who operate their own entertainment group, Higher Ground Productions. According to her...
Oh, right. I forgot that Obama freaking has a production company, bro.
Sundance Spotlight, Malia describes her project as an odd little story, somewhat of fable. She shared that the film follows a man grieving the death of his mother after she leaves him an unusual request in her will. The Heart marks Malia's directorial debut, and she also holds writing
All right, so she's about to be in a movie called The Heart. That's what's up. That's what's up.
credits from her role as a staff writer on Amazon Prime's Swarm. Malia Obama.
Yo, so she's already. What the heck? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let's see. The Heart.
No Nepo babies here. Malia Obama is ditching her famous last name. The eldest.
Yo, there's nothing wrong with being a Nepo baby, bro. That's what you should. That's called looking out for your children. I don't know. That's just what people who aren't the rich people call rich kids.
Daughter of former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama is dropping Obama from the end of her name, opting to go by Malia Ann, which is the 25-year-old's middle name. Malia's new moniker pops up in a recent Meet the Artist video to promote the release of her new short film, The Heart, which recently premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in January.
My name is Malia, and I am the writer-director of a short called The Heart. Here are some stills from the film, which will be screened with the U.S. Fiction Short Films this year at Sundance. This is an odd little story, somewhat of a fable, about a man grieving the death of his mother after...
So did she direct it? She not just acting in it?
Michelle Obama is dropping Obama from the end of her name.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch up with that later. Pretty lit though. Shouts to the Sundance Film Festival. All right, guys. Up next on the Hoolagans Podcast, we have to talk about why do teachers have to supply their own materials, bro? This is a really good conversation. Check this out.
We don't ask pilots to pay for airplane fuel. We don't ask cops to pay for guns, bullets, or handcuffs. And we don't ask doctors or nurses to pay for medical or surgical equipment. So then why is it okay to ask teachers to supply their own classrooms? I will always say that teaching is one of the most important roles within our society, and yet we provide them little to no resources to effectively do their job and to educate one of the most important populations within our communities, which are young people. Everyone is always talking about legacy this and legacy that, but real legacy lies in teaching our children to be able to properly participate in society. That means giving them a high quality, accessible education from birth. But in America, they want you to birth children, but all of the resources you need in order to develop and educate a well-established child.
Look, Save Our Blue World says society takes advantage of teachers because most of them are women. That's crazy, bro. As long as they're just, let's see,
are few and far in between. Too many teachers are drowning in debt trying to provide a high quality education to students, which is not their sole responsibility. It is our collective responsibility as a society. Many teachers are also drowning in debt because salaries are so low, and the vast majority of them are living in cities where they can barely afford to get by. Why is this important? Because how can you expect teachers to inspire the next generation of thinkers and doers and teachers if they themselves can barely afford to keep food on the table and keep their lights on? And they're expected to provide supplies for their classroom? Like, make it make sense.
yeah, I never really was down with that. Like, the teachers have to buy their own supplies for this. It's like, bro, you pay me to teach. I went and got an education to teach. I'm not an investor, bro. Like, you're basically making them invest in these students, and they're not going to get no return. It's like, that don't make no sense, bro. Let's see. Teachers. Teachers.
Do you know that every beautiful classroom you see is paid for by the teacher themselves? I spent 6 hours of my own time and all of my own money today trying to make my classroom the happiest place to be because that's so important for me and my students. But buying for 25 kids is definitely the most frustrating part. Do you know that every beautiful class...
Yo, that's sad, bro. That's actually really sad. Like, especially because of how, like, they have to pay taxes and then they have to supply the students material. Shouldn't the school, it's called public education, bro. Why is a private citizen having to pay for the materials of students that are in a public school? The That doesn't make sense.
Did you know that teachers are buying supplies with their own money? 94% of teachers report spending their own money on supplies. Just think about it. To teach our children, they are spending their own money. We need to do better. We really do. Did you know that teachers are buying...
Our teacher don't ask for supplies. They say the school have enough. Then teachers need to ask the school, where's the money? No, but this is something new, man. This is something that
The plight of the American teacher is actually pretty crazy. The average teacher spends $750 of their own money out of pocket to buy school supplies for the classroom. And you can see that 30% of teachers spent over $1,000. I tried to look at what the average teacher makes. It's obviously very dependent on the state, but this doesn't feel right to me for a high school teacher. This feels kind of high. I mean, the ranges are just everywhere, but it looks like the average starting salary is usually in like the mid to high 30Ks. I feel like this data is probably being carried by teachers that have worked for forever. Just imagine this for like any other industry. Imagine working in tech and they're like, hey, first day of work, you got to go buy that laptop that you need to do your coding job. And you got to buy Microsoft. And you got to buy like Tableau. Like you'd be like, no, I think the fuck's not. Like I have a friend who has an Amazon wish list basically for her classroom because she would go broke trying to buy it all herself. So the plight of the American...
I want to replay right here, bro. When she says she's trying to make it like as, comfortable for the students as possible. Like that kind of hit me in the heart, bro, because it's like that is something that you want to think about is trying to make the environment a good place to learn. Because I remember me being in school, um, dude, you need a comfortable environment in order to learn, bro. In order to be in a position where you're actually gonna retain information, like you can't be stressed out. And it's like I'm glad that she's thinking about that, bro. That go donate 100K to this teacher.
Don't bother me. I'm having enrichment time in my enclosure.
That's funny. Buying my own personal laminator so I never have to go use the media center and interact with other adults. Dude, adult life's so sad. I like when I saw teachers as a kid, I never thought it was like to them they were just at work and like I just assume all the teachers are like in on this together. But it's like, no, these are just random people with jobs and they probably don't even really want to be around each other. And this meme right here freaking confirms it. So
Wow, I just saved myself
when you claim the educator expense tax deduction on buying your own supply. Damn.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a rant as to why teachers or educators end up just buying their own stuff for their classrooms, because not that schools or districts don't have enough money, but it's like all the politics that are involved. I'm gonna give you an example. Me and my counseling partner are asking for a printer that prints. We get $1,000 a year in our like spending budget so that we can buy whatever we need. A lot of times it's school supplies for the kids or whatever we need to buy, right? So we're like, let's buy it with our $1,000. We find an Epson printer, the color one, the one that like everyone has. It's like $150 right now on sale at Office Depot, which Office Depot is something that gets approved. But I get an email from the office manager who's calling me right now. I'm not gonna answer. And she says it's not part of the approved list, and the one that is similar or that would be like its appropriate sub is over $500. You know what? It's just so much easier if you go and buy that printer for $150 and don't have to go through all the huffle and shuffle of all that. Not to mention, I just responded with like, I don't care, any printer that prints, because we don't have one. And that's gonna probably not gonna come until like November, December.
Dang. Look, oh, my bad. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Check, we're still good? My bad. Whew. My bad. All right. Yo, this is actually this is kind of making me sad, bro. Waited a year to be approved on year 2 of waiting for a said printer. Um, so the teachers often, so I guess so what she said is that there's a budget approved for teachers to have supplies, but it's kind of like, it's like she's saying, the politics. Oh, this printer you can get, but this one you can't get. This printer costs 5 times more though. So you're gonna spend half your budget on this printer when you could spend a tenth of it. And it's like, I get that. I didn't even know that. That's brand new news to me right now. Right now, live on the Hooligans podcast. So, you know what? I kind of want to put together some type of charity thing for teachers because, they're already not getting paid as a human being, bro, who's already not getting paid a lot. And it's like being a teacher is probably one of the most important jobs for a society. So it's like, yo, you're trying to do one of the most important things that society needs. And on top of that, they're making it more difficult for you to do that by making you jump through hoops to get the supplies that they should be. Here's the thing: if the school is supplying the building, then they should supply everything else, right? It's not like the teacher's paying rent. Is the teacher paying rent for their classroom now? Is that what's next? The teacher's got to pay rent like a barber? It's like, come on, man. Shout out to all my teachers out there, bro. You guys got my respect, bro. For real, for real. All right, guys, we had one more story, but I'm just gonna end it right there today. Don't want to do too much. Um, please let me know how you guys are liking the new stream. I don't know why I can't see analytics. Wish I could. Shout outs to this racist that was in here with this racist comment. I haven't heard that one in a while, actually. All right, guys, that's all we have today for the Hooligans podcast. Before we end it, let's just go over a quick rundown of what we went over, just for formatical purposes. All right, guys, we talked about Kodak Black throwing rocks at the reporter, Bridgett Mendler becoming a space CEO, the Land of Bad movie, Anyone But You movie. We talked about Prime becoming the official sports drink of Bo Russia. We talked about Lady Gaga joining The Weeknd in a Fortnite concert. We talked about the game Helldivers 2. We talked about Nazis doing a march in the middle of Black History Month. Malia Obama changing her name for her artistic work. And lastly, we talked about teachers having to buy their own supplies and why that happens. If you tuned in to the end of the show, thank you. I appreciate you. And my advice for you would be to go to the gym, man, because that's where I'm about to go. About to go get it in. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.